Welcome to the Policy Advocacy Research Center site. I am Chandrasekhar Nene. I study international relations and geopolitics. I am talking about an event which occurred in Mumbai yesterday, a very great symbol of Indo-Iranian partnership in the regional trade and shipping route. The event was called Chabahar Day. Now you would wonder, what does it mean, Chabahar Day? It is to celebrate a project which the Indian authorities have undertaken to develop a port on the Iranian Makaran coast, which is on the coast of Iran, on the southeast corner of Iran. It's a city called Chabahar. It's a port city. Chabahar actually means 4 seasons. What it signifies is that the seasons in the city are so nice that all seasons are like spring. Bahar means spring, Cha means 4 in Persian. Now, this city had a port way back 2500 years before Christ. It was called Tis or Tis. It is even mentioned in Alexander's travels when he came to Tis. Later on, when Al-Biruni, the traveler who came and he wrote a book about his travels to India, he had mentioned that when he entered Tis port, it is as if he has entered the Indian subcontinent, which means that the culture in Tis was very much similar to the culture across India. Now, this port has a distinction of being a deep water port. It is the only deep water port in Iran, because the other ports in Iran are closer to the Persian Gulf, and those are not very deep water ports. The significance of a deep water port is ships with a much bigger draft, that means very large cargo ships, can easily dock into such ports. So India undertook to develop this port. Actually, the development of Chabahar was started by Shah of Iran in 1970s, when he had decided that he will base the Iranian Navy, Iranian Air Force, and of course the shipping fleet of Iran. But then things didn't work out as he planned, and apparently there was a shortage of money and budgeting and all. He even invited some American companies to develop, but it didn't work out. In 1979, Shah of Iran lost his power. It was taken over by Khomeini's powerful religious lead. And then they also wanted to develop this port. So a lot of time they were thinking about developing it, but without any actual things having happened. Later on, India decided to help out Iran in developing this port. And it was not only the port which was to be developed, the hinterland transport routes from the port to a city called Zahedan, which is on the border of Iran, Balochistan and Afghanistan. And Zahedan is anyway connected to Tehran and the national network of Iran. So that route was also to be developed. A road was also to be developed from this port to Dilaram, and the road also will reach all the way up to Bamiyan, if you will. And that was to transport the iron ore, which was supposed to be fetched from the Bamiyan iron mines to get it into the international market. Iran also wanted to use this port for trading its goods. Of course, the major goods are oil and gas. India also decided that they will help out in laying a pipeline from this port all the way up to the north, because just north of this port across Iran are actually the cities of the countries of Tajikistan, Uzbekistan and all the Central Asian republics, which are very rich in gas and oil. So a pipeline to bring in the gas from the Central Asian republics into the coast, and from there to load the tankers and sail it across the world. The pipeline project is still only on the drawing board. It has not happened. But as we talk, the port has already happened. Incidentally, this port has 2 ports. It's not only one single port. And the ports are named after Muhammad Bahishti, and who was the Chief Justice of Iran, and unfortunately he was assassinated in a coup on the 20th of June 1981. Along with him, some other government officials and some other cabinet ministers were also assassinated. One of them was Musa Kalantari, and these 2 ports are therefore named after Bahishti, Muhammad Bahishti and Musa Kalantari. So it's a Port Bahishti and Port Kalantari. But these ports are able to do a lot of cargo transport, and it was proven actually. Last year, India transported 57,000 tons of wheat as an assistance to Afghanistan. When Afghanistan was taken over by Taliban, the people there were literally starving. And to reach them the wheat, there were only two routes. India is not land connected to Afghanistan, so it had to go through Pakistan. And Pakistan government was playing not very fair in this trade. They wanted to eat the wheat themselves. They wouldn't provide it to Afghanistan. So India decided to bypass Pakistan completely. So they brought the cargo ships to this port, and from this port it was loaded onto trucks and then sent into Afghanistan. So this port has already proven its utility. That is what I wanted to say. So Chabahar has proven its utility. As far as the railway line is concerned, India was awarded a contract in 2016. India has started building the railway line. It has started shipping the route, the rails and things like that. In between there was some problem because Iran was under a lot of sanctions from the Western world. Then China approached Iran and Iran decided to award the contract to China. 2020 they cancelled Indian contract and they awarded to China, but 2021 they came back to India. They realized China is not able to do that properly. So now India is building the railway line, so much so that the railway line is now ready. The railway line between Chabahar and Zaidan is ready. Its trial runs are already started, and it will be a cargo line, and by which actually all the transporting cargo from Chabahar will be loaded onto the cargo trains. They will reach Zaidan. From Zaidan it can go to Afghanistan, it can go upwards to Uzbekistan, Tajikistan and all the Central Asian republics, and also within Iran. So this route can be used for both the to and fro transport. It is actually part of the international north-south transport corridor envisaged by India, Russia and Iran together, so that this corridor is going to facilitate transport of Russian goods, transport of the Central Asian goods and the Iranian goods and vice versa across to the world. And because this is a deep water port, this port is going to be of a big use to Iran, and what will happen is that the load on the Bandar Abbas and other ports in Iran would be taken off, and this port, the Chabahar port, will be the major port of transshipment. In fact, Chabahar has been declared as a free transport zone, free trade zone by Iran. So that also is the fact which is encouraging popularity of this port. And because of this port, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which was supposed to link the city of Kashgar in China all the way to Gwadar port, which is just 170 kilometers east of Chabahar. These two are called sister ports on the Makaran coast. Makaran is actually a word which comes from the old Persian Mahi Khoran. It was given the name to the people here because they were fish eaters. Mahi Khoran in Persian means fish eaters. So Makaran coast, all these ports are there. And incidentally, the province of Iran in which Chabahar is located is called Sistan and Balochistan. A majority of population in Chabahar is also Sunni Baluchi people. They speak Baluchi, Persian as well as some Urdu, and Gwadar is of course Balochistan place. Gwadar is also a place where the CPEC was supposed to terminate and the port was supposed to be developed, but there is a lot of discontent among the Baluch people because they are being exploited by the Chinese and Pakistani authorities. They are not getting any jobs, they are being pursued, they are being persecuted. So there is a lot of terrorist activity running in that place. So CPEC doesn't look like CPEC is going to be even completed. So India has got one up on China and Pakistan in this case because Chabahar is not only completed, it is already operational. As things go on, India and Iran are good friends, and the reason for that is the third largest Shia population after Iraq and Iran is in India. So India and Iran have been traditionally good friends, and that's why a cultural friendship is now burgeoning into a trading friendship, and this is going to be a signpost of India's friendship gesture to Iran. A lot of budgeting for this port, India has gifted a lot of money here, and the money is gifted not only for Iran but also for connecting Afghanistan without going through Pakistan. So this is going to be a symbol of Indo-Iranian friendship, and we are very happy that yesterday our Minister for Shipping, Mr. Minister of Shipping has inaugurated the festival of Chabahar, the Chabahar Din or Chabahar Day as it is called, and the project is well under its way. We are going to witness the actual transport of the train also from Chabahar to Jaidan. Let us wish that all this is for the success of Iranian people, Afghan people, Central Asian people, and of course the Indian people. All the best to the project. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please share our site with share this video with your friends and relations, and please subscribe to our site, and please give your comments as to the quality and of this video and this information. Thank you very much.